So, part one, mastering prompting. How do you write good prompts quickly to get the best results out of AI? And this is what we're going to show you now. So, why does prompting make a difference? We're going to show you the Roses method, which is a framework to use, our rapid accurate prompting, which builds on the Roses method, and then we're going to talk about system prompts, etc., etc. So, why prompting makes a difference? Now, this is a classic example that's used by lots of people to explain why prompting is important. You're a physics lecturer, explain string theory to physics undergraduates. Now, your response is going to be deep and technical and academic, building on what you would expect these physics undergraduates to already know. Now, the opposite is you're a primary school teacher, explain string theory to 5-year-olds. Well, it's going to be a simple, relatable story that children can understand. It's going to be a very different answer that you get from ChatGPT for those two prompts. If you just say explain string theory, ChatGPT has to guess. And you could end up with anything, either of those extremes or something in the middle. So it's important understanding how to construct a prompt so you get what you want. So the Roses method is a framework. It's very simple. The role. Who is the AI pretending to be? Who's its audience? The objective. What is it exactly you want it to do? And the style. How should the response be? Should it be friendly? Should it be formal? You can give some examples of things that have been done before, how you want the output to look. And also you've got scope. How long should it be? Should the output be in bullets, in a PDF, written as a story? And what don't you want in there as well? And all these things add up to creating a good prompt. As you can imagine, writing a prompt with these 5 elements in it is going to take a lot of time and it's quite difficult to do. So what we do is we make it simpler. We use our easy, rapid prompting method. So you go to ChatGPT and you write any prompt you want to do something, and before it, you just put these words in, improve the following prompt using the Roses method. And the difference is quite stunning. So if you just write an advert for my bakery, or improve the following prompt using the Roses method, write an advert for my bakery. And what you get is write a short, catchy advert for my family-run bakery, the role, marketing copywriter, objective, attract new local customers, style, friendly and inviting, scope, max 50 words for social media. Now, that took no time at all, just because you put the words, improve the following prompt using the Roses method. Now, it might not be a family-run bakery. You might not want a marketing copywriter doing it. It might not be to attract new local customers. But it doesn't matter. You've got your framework there now as to how to actually produce this thing and get the advert you want. So I've got another example here, similar idea, write an article about healthy eating. Again, put those words in front of it. Improve the following prompt using the Roses method. Write an article about healthy eating. So what we've got now, write a 1,000-word article about healthy eating for busy office workers. It might not be for them. Role, nutritionist blogger. Objective, give practical, simple advice. Style, conversational and professional. Scope, include 5 actionable tips. Exclude fad diets. Now, you've got something to work with there. You can alter what isn't right, and bang, you've got a much better prompt than you had before. And the same here with example 3. Make a list of top 10 business books, and bang, it goes. Create a top 10 list of essential business books for startup founders. Role, experienced entrepreneur. Objective, provide a practical reading list. Style, concise and authoritative. Scope, include author names and one-line reason why each book matters. Now, these prompts are so much more effective than your original idea. And all you've had to do is just improve the following prompt using the Roses method in front of it. And again, if any of those parameters are wrong, you can just change them to what you want them to be. So similarly, I do the same sort of thing when I create a video. Instead of writing, create a prompt to create a script for InVideo to create a video for me to, based on the following bullet points. InVideo is a tool I use, which I've shown you before. All I do is put these magic words in between. Create a prompt for Manus AI to create a script for InVideo to create a video for me based on the following bullet points. Again, it's the introduction of two simple words there, for and Manus AI. Now, Manus AI is an AI system built on Claude, which is a different AI to ChatGPT. So it does have a huge benefit doing it this way. So if my original script was create a prompt to create a script for InVideo to create a video for me to promote a fictitious classy Italian restaurant called Roberto's Pasta Bar in the heart of Manchester, featuring our classic Manchester Malzena, Bernie's Bolognese and our spicy Arrabbiata Ancos, 2 for the price of 1 every Tuesday and Thursday. Now, if I just put that into ChatGPT, I get a very basic response. If I insert those words for Manus AI, it improves the prompt, and then I can put it into Manus AI and I get much more detail out of it. So why does this matter? Generally, all LLMs aren't the same. ChatGPT is very creative, whereas Claude is much more systematic and comprehensive in what it does. And since Manus AI is built using Claude, your ChatGPT is doing the creative bit, and then the Manus AI is just doing the actual grunt work and getting it out there. So there is some sort of method to this madness. And as you'll see in the next sections, I've shown you what the actual prompts look like, and have a read down and see what you think. Now, you have different LLMs for different jobs. So I've put 3 models down there: ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity. They're 3 of the most popular ones. Now, if you look at the strengths, ChatGPT is creative, flexible, strong integrations, multimodal support. Multimodal means it does text, it does video, it does, sound and so forth, makes pictures. Claude handles long documents, logical reasons, safer outputs, good for coding. And then you look at the best use of these 2: creative writing, marketing ideation, and creating ideas. Customer scripts, that's what ChatGPT is good at. Claude is good at reports, legal and technical content, coding, structured analysis. And then you've got Perplexity. Its strength is real-time research, up-to-date facts, source citations, concise answers. And its best use is research, fact-checking, news updates, quick summaries. Now, I know that ChatGPT has been updated and it can search the internet. It doesn't always do it, though. And Claude has as well. They've got weaknesses. ChatGPT hallucinates more than Claude. But Claude's slower on complex tasks, and it's not got as much multimodal support. So when you're using your LLMs, think about this. Think about the steps you're going through. Sometimes use one LLM and then flip to another and practice the things I'm doing. ChatGPT is creative. Claude does the comprehensive stuff better. Now, to complicate it even more, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and all these others, Gemini, you name it, they've all got different versions. ChatGPT 5 is currently the best. GPT-4o is a bit different. GPT-4 is different. And you can change different versions of these. So they've all got strengths. They've all got best use cases. One of the things that's important about this, if you're using a paid account or you're actually automating stuff, ChatGPT is a lot more expensive for the later models. So ChatGPT 5 is about 10 times the price of ChatGPT 4. It's just worth bearing in mind that sometimes it might be worth using an older model because it's cheaper. So, how to use videos. I've created a video here that will show you how to use InVideo, and another one showing you how to use HeyGen. So you can watch these and get an idea of how you actually produce this stuff.